So I'm going to show you the best way I get tons of loot and items in this game for free. It's actually pretty simple, but I'm going to go ahead and show y'all just to help some people out in case they don't really know these methods. The paid method is pretty simple. All you do is literally just go over here to the little diamonds area here, sit here, AFK, and you get tons of gems, which you can go buy items from in the trading plaza pretty easily, or you can just trade stuff that you buy. But the free method, there's multiple different ways in order to get tons of items. And the first way I get tons of items is simply just by going through all the areas and doing everything I can in order to get items. What I mean by that is I just go over here, you know, go through this area here. I go and see this free diamonds thing. I go and collect it. And then I go over here into the little castle area if you guys have this unlocked. I go over here, so you have the spinning wheel unlocked. If you have anything, you can spin it. Or if you have any crystal keys, you can go ahead and open up the crystal chest. I have a few right now, but I'm saving those up for a future video. Other than that, basically you go over here, go to the classic hobby, because remember, the rewards you can get from this are absolutely insane. Although it's very hard to get these items, there's items like the golden watering can and golden shovel, and a whole bunch of other really good items you can get just from completing these obbies. Like, look, you can even get the fortune book, and I just got the Midas touch today. So hopefully that'll get me a lot more stuff from when I'm grinding just in areas. Let's see, after completing this, I got 250 diamonds, an orange, and a toy bow. Nothing too great there, but remember, the odds of you getting something really good are very low, but it's better than having no odds at all. And chance, these really don't cost anything at all, because by the time you're actually doing all this stuff, these coins are literally worth nothing to you. Now we're gonna go to the minefield here, because again, we're going through all the areas here and seeing what all we can collect in each of the areas. Although I do believe the minefield is probably one of the worst mini games here, because it takes so long, and then you go so far and then you just hit a red one and you just die. Luckily for me, that did not happen to me. Got 250 diamonds, a banana, and an apple as well. So again, nothing too crazy. Just gonna skip past this. I would recommend upgrading your potions every time you go kind of past here. Look at what potions you have and see if you can upgrade anything. I'm not gonna do that for the sake of this video, because it does take a while. I got rainbow fruit from this, so I'd recommend buying this as well, because I just got a rainbow fruit from that, and that's really valuable. Same thing with the enchants here. I'd recommend doing these if you guys have any to combine, just because it does help out quite a bit later on. Now we've got a free potions there. You're going to go ahead and collect this. Didn't really get anything too good, but it is a coins potion, so I can maybe use that to upgrade to a better potion. Now we got the jungle lobby. On the jungle lobby, you can basically stand in any sort of crevice on the wall, and you probably won't get hit by it. I want to say probably, because I don't know for sure how big the hitbox is. But I've never been hit when I've gone to like a little crevice on the wall. I've never gotten hit before, so I think it's safe to say that as long as you're in a crevice, you're not going to get hit. Also, didn't really get anything from this one, but that is okay. Go ahead and buy these diamond flags, because these are actually really valuable in the trading plaza. I'm gonna do these hasties. I also just need to get to respect level 5, so I can unlock this and probably get some better items. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy everything, because might as well. Now, something I don't see a lot in other people's videos when they do something like this is they actually don't go and break these chests. These chests sometimes will drop items themselves. There's still a good chance you'll be able to drop items from these chests. And now we also have the daycare here, which I actually already had some stuff in here. I'm gonna go ahead and claim these guys, and like I just got 13.5 thousand gems just from that alone. 2.74k emerald coins, and then I got a whole bunch of other stuff as well, including a name tag, which I'm not ever gonna use, but it is valuable. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the same guys. I can only enroll 10, and I don't really have a whole bunch of these guys in order to use all of them for the lucky level. You do want to use your best pets as you can to increase your lucky level, so you can get better possible loot. But for me, I'm just going to use 10 of these guys. Also, make sure to collect this free enchants here. And we got the Atlantis minigame. There's nothing too great, just some bananas, and I think that was a pet strength book. I think pet strength 3 or something like that. We're gonna bypass the fishing and fuse if you have some pets to fuse. I don't really have anything right now, especially right now with this update. The fusing isn't really the greatest. You're not going to get anything fantastic with it, so I'm just avoiding it for this update. You also have the dig site, which I'm not going to do because it doesn't really reward with anything unless you're actually going to spend some time there, but I'm not going to do that. This is just purely just to run through and get everything done as fast as possible. We got 2 bags of 250 diamonds there, so not too bad. 500 diamonds right there for that. And we got free diamonds right here as well. I got 1.75k. Now we got about the hardest obby in the game, which is gonna be the ice obby. I've kind of figured it out pretty well. I've got a little strategy going for it, so I'm not too bad at it. Basically go the hard route. I actually find it to be the easiest one, but I think it's listed as the harder route. I would say with this, always just keep on jumping because it kind of mitigates the sliding that you have. It just kind of stops you from sliding around. Then right after that, you just go right up here and you're good. Advanced Merchant, let's see what they got. They got a fortune flag in here and they got some keys. I will take the keys all day. Those are actually also very valuable. The fortune flags are very valuable as well. I barely have any. Now there is this sled race up here. I don't recommend doing it because the loot in this one isn't actually very good at all, and you only get rewarded with one of the rewards. So I don't recommend wasting your time with that because it also can be a really annoying mini game. So I don't recommend doing it. Now, something I kind of always do, but I kind of forgot to show it here, is always going to have your treasure hunters going on because you're going to go through areas. So you always have a chance at having just like something break and then there's an item in that item. Now this next area here, the chest rush, this is the best area to get a whole bunch of loot. This is, if you're not going to do any of this other stuff and you just kind of want to get the most loot during a small amount of time, chest rush is the way to go. You get so much loot from this mini game. So I would recommend just getting your strong pets going on and also get treasure hunter going on as well. With your enchants. If you have any potions for treasure hunter, put that on as well because that'll increase your chances to even get the huge in this area, which is the huge fire horse. Yeah, look at all the items I'm already getting right now. Also, if you have a magnet book, make sure to equip that so you're not wasting your time going around picking up stuff. Got another lower half key from this. So I ended up getting around 70 items from this in just a span of about 5 minutes or so. I know this says 51 down here, but I did open it kind of in the middle while I was still breaking stuff, and it kind of decreased it down to like 20 items. But I did get around 70 items or so, which is pretty good. And I also, like I said earlier, we did get another lower half key, so I can probably start making some of these crystal keys here soon. But it's a very good way of getting a whole bunch of items in a short amount of time. Once again, we also do have a chest right here. Go ahead and break this. And we got 2 items from that, 3 items actually. And always with the garden event, always kind of go here and plant stuff whenever you're here. Always kind of check back. So you do get quite a bit of stuff, especially with the diamond stuff. You get pretty good stuff with that. Now the next thing you can do whenever you finish with all this, if you're gonna AFK, I'd recommend AFKing in the best area where you instantly start breaking stuff. So for me, that's around here-ish. See my patches, they kind of go somewhere and they instantly break it, and then they kind of all disperse around. This is where you're gonna be able to get a whole bunch of items. Make sure you have in your potions, make sure you use your treasure hunter stuff. I don't really have any besides this. In your enchants, make sure you have treasure hunter on, maybe some Midas touch, and then magnet. So you are equipping everything that you possibly can. But the reason why we kind of stick in this one area here is because once you kind of have all your pets grinding everywhere and breaking a bunch of stuff, you have really good chances in order to break another loot item to go into your inventory. Now it's even better if you have like the chest mimic enchant, or if you have some other enchants that makes it easier to break things and get loot from breaking stuff. But for me, I don't really have that. I've only the best enchant I've got is Midas touch. The rest I've just got treasure hunters. So I'm working on it, but we'll get there. But yeah, for the AFK method, just kind of stick around here where you start instantly breaking stuff so you can break as much stuff as possible in the smallest amount of time, and then increase your chances of getting loots. And once you do get all this loot from this one little walkthrough, a lot of the stuff you can sell in the trading plaza in order to get a whole bunch of gems, get a whole lot of rewards for it, and get paid a whole bunch in order just to go and collect stuff from around your world. That's kind of what I do a little bit. A lot of the stuff that I sell are going to be like the stuff that I hatch. So I was selling a lot of these princess dragons and a lot of these prince donkeys. I sell them in bulk and I get a whole bunch of money for it, and I sell them really cheap. But in terms of items, I'll go around and probably sell like 10 of these. I'll probably sell quite a bit of these. I'll sell some of these diamonds, some TNT. I was actually selling quite a bit of TNT earlier today. But a lot of these I just go and sell because I don't really ever use them, even though I probably should use them. I don't for some reason. If you guys have any other methods that you have tried, please let me know and I'll make sure to check it out, because these are the methods that I personally used and also kind of seen online a little bit to see if they actually work for me. And a lot of them do work quite a bit for me. But the main one is just going around and doing all the little tasks and all that stuff from around the little areas. So thank you all again for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. The video on the screen right now is a video that YouTube thinks you'll actually really enjoy. So make sure to watch that video if you have not already. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys again very, very soon.